These two tools both wear the Buck name. One's new. One hasn't been made since the 2000s, introduced in the 1990s. This is the Buck 714 Stinger. This is the BuckTool 360. Buck is best known for traditional knives. The 110 Folding Hunter, probably the most popular. But every so often, something like this comes along, and it's Buck's answer to the modern EDC market. The Buck 360 tool came from a completely different era, the mid-90s. That's when companies were trying to figure out the multi-tool market. So are we even comparing these two? We're not comparing apples and apples. I don't even know if we're comparing apples and oranges, to tell you the truth. So the BuckTool really tried to stand out through mechanical invention. Mechanical invention. Buck took a familiar category, the multi-tool, and reinvented how you open it. Gimmick? I don't know. Useful? Maybe. The Stinger 714 went in the opposite direction. Modern materials, a mechanism knife that buyers are already familiar with. This is more original. Probably more useful. For me. One took risk. One took a bet on execution. So some quick specs on this Buck Stinger. That blade's 3 inches long. We know it's D2. We know it's drop point. It's a satin finish. Overall length when deployed, 7¼ inches. When closed, 4¼ inches. Anodized aluminum, carbon fiber inlay, steel liner lock. Weight, we're being told, is 3.95 ounces. Should we trust that? I don't know. Let's see what we get. 3.82. I never get the exact weight that these knives are being advertised as. Why is that? This is calibrated too. So we're getting 3.82. What did BuckTools get right with this BuckTools 360? So the rounded handles, and it's compact. It's not huge, even when it's cased here. It's really not all that big. You know, if you're hanging this off your belt, it's not going to be weighing you down. And the fun factor, when you give it to somebody, hey, figure this out, and they're, what's going on here? Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. So it does have a little bit of a cool factor. How did this product pan out? Can we identify anything that went wrong? So, you know, the fact that these handles pivot perpendicular to the squeezing direction, lateral pressure can make them shift or scissor. You know, I haven't run into that very often, but I suppose that it could, you know, do a split on you. Really good shape. This is on loan from a buddy of mine, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Dan's one of my pinball friends, and he's pretty damn good. Dan, thank you for the loaner. This won an award when it was released back in '96, and then it quietly disappeared. But the design is brilliant, and I want to show you why. All stainless steel, no plastic, no rubber. It's built like a tank. It's meant to outlive its owner. So the BuckTool 360 has a total of 10 implements. We've already seen the needle nose pliers. We have this serrated blade, can opener. We have a couple of Phillips head screwdrivers. Another blade, it's half serrated, and that is sharp. There are several other options at this price point, but it's the Buck name. It is the Buck name that gets attention. But it still has to earn its keep, right? For mine, The centering, hopefully I'm showing that clearly, the centering is perfect. Lockup, perfect. That factory edge came really sharp. Yeah. So, concerns about the Stinger, the Buck 714 Stinger. It's in a crowded category. There are plenty of D2 knives this size, this price point. If you needed one of these tools just to be a daily cutting tool, it's going to be the Stinger. It's slimmer, faster to deploy. It's built for cutting jobs. It's going to sit in your pocket easier, your back pocket. You know, remember the BuckTool 360 is probably going to be on your bill. But if you're looking to keep one as an interesting object, the BuckTool is going to be hard to pass up, right? It's a snapshot of the multi-tool market from the mid-90s, 30 years ago, 3 decades. And it shows Buck's willingness to solve the multi-tool in a different way. Stinger, probably the better tool for today. The BuckTool is the one I'm more likely to show somebody. This is going to be the conversation piece. So, decision time. Which one are you going with and why? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.